On your screens right now, as you can see, that we have put out the helpline numbers. Some are for calling, some are for WhatsApp. These are officials who have been designated by the Indian Embassy in Iran. Contact them if you can access and ensure that at least your location, your details are known to the embassy, and then the next plan of action can be decided. Shivani, stay on with me. I have news coming in with regard to the mission evacuation that has happened. Let's take a look at that, about what the Indians currently are doing in Iran, especially with regard to managing to escape. 110 Indians have crossed over to Armenia from Iran. So remember, these are border areas. Iran is surrounded with different countries and on different borders. Iran, while has opened the land border for evacuation, but remember that land border evacuation is also not easy. However, we are told over 110 Indians have been able to cross over, at least to Armenia for now, in and from Iran. Azerbaijan, Turkmenistan are also being used for evacuation. So these are different borders that Iran currently faces and is opening up for different for the evacuations possibly as the situation escalates. Shivani, so 110 Indians have been at least been able to cross over from one border, but it all depends where you're located. Which city are you in to be able to cross that border? And there are multiple countries where the land border has been opened up.
Pooja, the Indian government is looking at all possibilities. The students who are closer to the borders and can be shifted to those borders, and the borders which are safe at the moment. So these possibilities are also being explored. The other students who cannot be moved to the border areas, they are being taken to safer places inside Iran. So what we are learning is that around 110 students have been moved to Armenia border, and they'll be crossing this border to be in safe zones. The others who are inside and close to Tehran, they are being taken first to the safer locations in Iran, and thereafter the chances of their evacuation will also be explored. But the priority is right now for the evacuation of the ones who are in the most sensitive zones, and Tehran is one of them. So people who are inside Tehran, the Indian national, the PIOs who are in Tehran are being moved to the safer places, safer locations inside Iran itself, and all the borders are also being explored. Armenia, for that matter, Turkmenistan, Azerbaijan. So all these border areas are also being explored for the evacuation of these Indians who are not only students but people who have been residing in Iran for other purposes, Pooja. So Indian government is totally on its mission for the evacuation of all the Indian nationals, not only in Iran's Tehran, but other areas also. But the priority remains for the people who are in Tehran, because it is the most sensitive place right now, because the warning that has also come in from the United States has made this area quite sensitive. So Indian Embassy is trying to get in touch with each and every Indian national who is there, the students who are there, the people of India who have been there for some time, who've been residing there. So all of them are being taken care of, being moved to safer
7
places.
countries. Iran shares its borders with 7 nations like Turkmenistan, Azerbaijan, Armenia. There's of course Afghanistan, Pakistan as well. There's the Caspian Sea. So there are several borders where evacuation can happen from. Those land borders have been opened, but remember, it's never easy when there are these live explosions and strikes happening. Indian mission also are ensuring that it's all done safely. Tell me about, Shivani, as we are looking at 10,000 possibly Indians in Iran, from what our research suggests. Many of them are students. They are professionals as well, medical students specifically. So the evacuation operation will have to be very cautiously done. What do you hear on the ground? Because has there been any step back from the explosions, from the strikes, or is that only witnessing an escalation?
Pooja, see, there were efforts from multiple nations, the appeals that have been coming in, including the G7 summit also, and India, for that matter, has also called for peace and a very peaceful dialogue. But Iran has been escalating the situation. We've seen how the cities inside Israel, including the residential areas in the cities of Tel Aviv, Jerusalem, also the port city of Haifa, they've been bombed, and the missile salvos have been on from Iranian side. So there's no sign of de-escalation as of now, but what we can tell our viewers is that the land borders of Iran are now open for the people who want to leave Iran. So all those countries who share the borders with Iran, those borders are open for the people who want to leave this country because there are signs of escalation further going ahead in the ladder. We also saw how the statements have now come in from United States presidents, and apart from that, Israel's IDF and the Israeli Air Force has also been conducting air raids at different places inside Iran. I'm sorry. So for that matter, we think that the place remains sensitive, and that's why the Indian embassy has been giving out those statements, those messages, those calls to the Indians who remain in Iran to move to safer places, to get in touch with the embassies out there, to move them out from the land borders if possible. So all this is going on, Pooja, but India is known to stand for its nationals wherever the conflict has been there, be it the Iran-Israel or prior also we've seen multiple locations where in the world cities there were conflicts. People from India were evacuated quite swiftly by Indian embassies. So all the Indian embassies in Iran are activated. They are also active in Israel. There also they are helping the Indian national. But the situation in Iran is little different because the involvement of United States is indicating towards a major escalation, especially inside Tehran and other cities of Iran.
Okay.
So around 10,000 Indians, including the students or the people of India who have been living there for different purposes, the studies for religious purposes or the medical students who are there, they are being evacuated to safer places. They are being told to get in touch with the Indian embassy